Now what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to think about a place. It may be a real place, it may be an imaginary place, it may be somewhere you've been, it may be somewhere you'd like to go. But I want you to think about the place in terms of some place where the thought of being there brings you a sense of peace and security and happiness and comfort. Okay? So just imagine, where in the world could you go where just being there would make you feel at peace, calm, happy, secure? Okay? And just imagine that place. Just think about where it is. Think about what it's like there. Is it indoors or outdoors? What's the weather like, the temperature like, the time of day? What's around you? What do you see? What do you feel? If you were there right now, what would be there? Okay? What would it be like to reach out and touch the things that are there? What would it be like? What would you be hearing if you were there right now? Would you hear birds singing, or chipmunks chirping, or waves crashing? What would you hear if you were there right now? Okay? And in your mind, to the best of your ability, go there right now. And pay attention to, or think about, all of the different senses. Okay? And an easy place to start is your feet. Imagine you're standing there. What are you wearing? If it doesn't come naturally, choose. Make it be. Hey, whatever it is, cause it to be something, and then build on it. In other words, paint a picture in your mind of you in this place. Okay? And what would your feet feel like? Would you be standing on something hard or something soft? Would it be warm? Would it be cool? Would it be dry? Would it be wet? Okay. When you look up, what do you see? Do you see clouds? Do you see sky? Do you see trees? Do you see ceiling? What do you see, or would you see, if you were there right now? Okay. What would you hear in your surroundings? Would you hear life? What would you hear? Touch things. Interact with them. Make them move. Hear what they sound like. Feel them in your hands. What would they feel like? In your mind's eye, what would you experience if you were there right now, exploring this place? Okay? This is a very, very powerful thing to do. You want to do this, and you want to do this on a regular basis, because eventually you're going to create a place that is distinctly yours. That place will have great power for you. Let me share with you my place to help give you an idea of what it's like. Okay, in my place, it's out in the woods. Okay, there's this little clearing. The land it's like the land just kind of dropped. Okay, and so you've got this cliff, and this cliff is maybe 20 feet high, if that, about there, and it's all made out of rock. It's a tan colored rock, a brownish color, and then where the ground falls, there's this little clearing, and there's trees surrounding the clearing, and the clearing has this little lawn-like thing. It's a patch of grass. It's the most perfect grass you've ever seen. It's perfect shade of green. It's the perfect length. The ground is just so wonderfully soft. You get when you first touch it, it feels a little bit cool to the touch, and you're afraid that maybe you're going to get wet, but you never do. It's just a little cool, and it's so soft to lay down in. And just let the sun, because the sun is always shining here, and it's always blue sky, not a cloud in the sky here. And it's nice to just lay down and let the sun shine down on me. It's so wonderful. And it's so relaxing because that soil is so soft and cool. But there's more. At the top of this little cliff I'm standing at the base of I know that there's trees up there and there's grass up there, but there's also a little stream up there. And that stream comes, and it's from where I'm standing, it's off to my left, and the stream creates a little waterfall. And the waterfall comes down into this nice-sized pool, and I can hear the sound, even right now, of the waterfall crashing gently. It's not a very big waterfall, maybe 10 feet across, right? 10, 12 feet. It's not a huge amount of water, but I can hear it when I'm there, and I can see, and it creates this pool. And in the pool, there's rocks, and the rocks are usually about fist-sized, and they're all different colors, but typically they're browns and tans and whites and grays. And there's some fluctuation. There's some big ones, and there's some small ones, and there's some, smaller ones. But they've all been worn. It's like it's been here for forever because all of the rocks are that, perfect, smooth, round river rocks. And I love to sit on the edge of that pond with my feet in the water. I can feel the cool water. It's just so crystal clear. It's never smooth because of the waterfall. And there's always that beautiful white noise everywhere. And I love to reach down in and grab a rock and pick it up. And I love how I can feel the water dripping off my hands. And I'll throw the rock back in, and I'll hear that plop sound. And then I can hear the clank sound as the rock hits the bottom. And I love to dive in and just swim and feel the sensations of the water all around me. It's so refreshing, it's so supportive, it's so comfortable, even though it is a little bit chilly. It's wonderful to be here. This place is unspoiled, it is perfect, it is a wonderful place for me. Okay, this is my place. This is my sacred space. When I need to be calm, I can come here. Okay? Do the same for yourself. Create a place where you can go. And what I want you to do with that place is every time you want to go into any kind of self-hypnosis, go there. Start there. Utilize your senses. Okay? Use your sense of sight. Look at what's in your environment. Okay? Pretend you're actually there and say, what would I see? And try to imagine it. Okay? Not just the visual, but also the auditory. What do you hear? Touch things, move them around. What do they sound like? Okay? Touch things, feel them. Are they hard? Are they soft? What does it feel like? What's the texture? Okay? Like for me, I love to take my hand and run it across the top of the grass and just feel that tickle of the grass as it brushes underneath my fingers, and listen to that sound that grass makes when you do that. That's what you want to do. Immerse yourself in the experience of being there. Simulate it. It is, of course, simulated. You are creating it in your mind, but you are allowing yourself to experience it to the best of your ability, using all of your senses. If there's something, pick it up and say, what would this smell like? You could say, lilac. Yeah, no, sorry, lavender. Yeah, wait. Yeah, lavender. Well, nah, I don't want it to be lavender. How about you? Whatever you want to do. Okay? All of your senses. And the other thing that I want you to do is I want you to look for something new, novel, different. Something that every time you go there, look for something that wasn't there before. Some new detail. For example, in my case, I might go there and look down and I'm looking and, oh, there's an ant. Oh, how cool. He's red. Oh, that's really neat. Something like that. The reason why I want you to do that is for your sake, is that opens you up. Because in order to do that, you've got to allow your subconscious mind to create it. You get in the habit of letting your subconscious mind create imagery within your space, and you start to open up the lines of communication between conscious and subconscious. You're creating the possibility of getting information that you have within you, always have, always will. You just, up to this point, haven't had conscious access to it. So it's very important. Every time you go here mentally, take the time to immerse yourself in it. Experience all of the senses to the best of your ability. Okay? Contemplate what it would look like, what it would sound like, what it would feel like, what it would smell like, what it would taste like, and most of all, how it makes you feel to be there. Okay? Get that feeling before you leave. Whenever you go there, stay there until you get that feeling. And also, till you find that novel thing. Okay? You'll get to the point where it comes within seconds. There you go.